hello, hello. Here we are. Okay, we've talked about the New England colonies. Then we talked about the middle colonies. Now we're talking about the Southern colonies. Remember, my vehicle needs some gas. I remember. What does that stand for? Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. And how can we talk about the Southern colonies without talking about the first permanent English settlement in the New World? You know it. I know it. Let's all say it together. Jamestown. Okay, I love that part. So here's a neat illustration of the arrival of the Englishmen to Jamestown. Remember, originally there were no women, no dogs, no kids, not even kitty cats. And I thought I'd throw this in because I thought this was kind of a neat illustration of them or painting of them starting the building of the palisade. You see it right here in the corner there. These logs that are sharpened to a razor point at the top, which makes it really difficult for invaders to make it over, right? Pretty smart. And how can we talk about Jamestown without mentioning the great Captain John Smith? Look at that guy. That mustache is something else. He led quite a life. Not only did he fight in wars in Australia, in Africa, excuse me, in Europe, in Asia, he did not make it to Australia. I shouldn't have said that. He also was taken as a slave, believe it or not, by those doggone Turks. Yeah, the same Turks that closed the Silk Road a few videos back. How did he get out of that one, do you think? Yep, he killed his master, stole the fella's clothes as a disguise, got on that guy's horse, and got out of there to freedom. Not only that, he actually won 3 different duels. Now, in those days, they dueled with swords, sword fighting. I have an illustration that might help you picture this. Something like, well, no, not like that. This is a little different. I do like the frog here, who says to this frog who just killed this frog, it looks like he's saying, it's time for a timeout. You're going to sit right over here for a little while and think about what you did. Anyway, I thought you guys would like that. Actually, it probably looked more like this. Captain John Smith, 3 for 3. He killed all 3 fellas that wanted to duel him. Bad idea. And after the duel was over, I can't tell you the rest. It was too gruesome. Okay, back to the Southern Colonies. Sorry about that. A little sidetrack there. Religion. Hey, just like the middle colonies, there was really no dominant religion in the Southern colonies. So pretty tolerant. You had Anglicans, Catholics, Baptists, and more. So not a bad place if you wanted to worship freely. Geography and natural resources. Well, the Southern colonies had fertile soil, of course, lots of farming down there, hilly coastal plains, forests, long rivers, and swamps. And you know what brings swamps? Gators. Gators love the swamps. What natural resources? Fish, forests, good agriculture. In fact, great agricultural land. Farming was super important, and they exported a lot of these agricultural products to other colonies. And finally, trade in the southern region was based on cash crops. Tobacco, cotton, sugar, and rice were the big ones. These cash crops, or crops that brought in a lot of cash, think of it that way, was why the southern colonies depended so heavily on slaves. One of the worst periods of our country and of the world. Because keep in mind, it wasn't just us who had slavery and slaves. Everybody in the world was practicing slavery. It was a terrible time. So we'll get more into that real soon. And next up, I'm not exactly sure yet. You'll find out real soon, though. All right. See you later. Bye bye.